Why do we lack motivation? Lack of motivation is something nearly everyone struggles with at times, and it can be caused by a range of interwoven factors involving our minds, bodies, and surroundings. One of the most common causes of lost motivation is feeling overwhelmed by the sheer number of responsibilities or tasks on our plate. When we face a seemingly endless to-do list, it's easy to feel paralyzed, unsure where to begin, and trapped in a cycle of avoidance. This overwhelm can lead to burnout, a state of emotional and physical exhaustion, which can make even the smallest tasks feel insurmountable. Burnout often results from constantly pushing ourselves without taking breaks or setting boundaries, especially in work or academic environments that prize productivity above all else. Another reason we may feel demotivated is the lack of clear, specific goals or a sense of purpose. Motivation often thrives when we know exactly what we're working toward and why it matters to us. If our goals feel vague or don't align with our values, it's hard to find the drive to take meaningful action. For example, a student studying a subject they don't enjoy or find relevant may struggle with motivation because the long-term benefits don't feel personally meaningful. Related to this, fear of failure and perfectionism can be powerful demotivators. The fear of not meeting high expectations, whether from ourselves or others, can make us hesitate to start, as we're afraid of making mistakes or not doing things perfectly. Physical energy is also a huge factor in motivation. Our mental drive is closely tied to our physical health. When we're tired, undernourished, or not exercising regularly, we don't have the energy to stay focused and productive. Inadequate sleep, poor diet, and lack of movement can leave us feeling sluggish, making it difficult to summon the motivation needed for tasks that require mental energy. In addition, procrastination can create a vicious cycle where we seek out instant gratification instead of working on our long-term goals. Procrastination offers a temporary sense of relief but ultimately leaves us feeling less motivated, as the thought of what we avoided looms larger over time. This cycle often stems from prioritizing easier, immediately satisfying activities, like browsing social media, over more challenging but rewarding work. Self-confidence and belief in our own abilities play a crucial role in motivation, too. When we doubt our ability to complete a task successfully, it becomes much harder to take the first step. This lack of self-efficacy may stem from past experiences, fear of judgment, or a lack of skills, all of which make new challenges feel intimidating. Additionally, our surroundings impact motivation in subtle yet significant ways. An environment filled with distractions or clutter, for instance, can make it difficult to concentrate and achieve a productive flow. Digital distractions are especially powerful, as notifications and social media can quickly pull us away from our tasks, breaking our focus and decreasing our motivation over time. Boredom and lack of interest in a task are other factors that drain motivation. If we don't find a task engaging or if it feels tedious, it's natural to lose the desire to work on it. When a task feels disconnected from our interests or goals, we're less inclined to put in the effort, especially if there are no immediate rewards. Mental health conditions, such as depression and anxiety, further complicate motivation. Depression, for example, often reduces interest in previously enjoyable activities and can make even the most basic tasks feel overwhelming. Anxiety, on the other hand, can make tasks feel daunting, as worries about potential failure or judgment prevent us from taking action. Social factors like support and accountability also play an important role in maintaining motivation. When we have people who are aware of our goals and cheering us on, it can be easier to stay motivated. Without this support, we're often more likely to lose interest and let things slide. Moreover, constant comparison to others, especially on social media, can damage our motivation. Seeing others' successes and highlights can lead us to set unrealistic expectations for ourselves, which can make our own progress feel inadequate. Routine fatigue, where doing the same tasks day in and day out becomes monotonous, can also cause motivation to drop, even for activities we once enjoyed. Finally, unresolved fears or past negative experiences can subconsciously hold us back. If certain tasks remind us of previous failures or painful memories, our minds may resist engaging in them. For example, someone who struggled in a previous job might feel demotivated about tasks that remind them of that experience. Addressing these psychological blocks, often with the help of mindfulness practices or therapy, can sometimes make a big difference. Recognizing and addressing the roots of our demotivation can help us make significant progress. By setting clear goals, breaking tasks into manageable steps, improving our environments, and making time for rest and self-care, we can gradually rebuild our motivation and reclaim our enthusiasm for the tasks that matter to us. Reaching out for social support, focusing on realistic expectations, and taking small steps to build confidence can also be highly effective. Through a combination of self-awareness and practical strategies, we can cultivate habits and mindsets that sustain motivation even in challenging times.